One of the best things you can do as a dad is to honor your wife. Have you heard that? If you want your kids to have a good marriage, you've got to show them how to do it with your example, not your words, with your example. One of the best ways to do this is to honor your wife, compliment your wife, send her flowers if that's important to her, do something to serve her, and let your kids see you take care of and honor their mother. Sometimes this is hard to do, but it's one of the best things. It's probably the most important thing you can do for your sons and your daughters. It shows your daughters that they should be honored when they find a mate, when they find a spouse. It shows your sons how to treat a spouse. And so the best thing you can do, let's talk about these priorities, okay? The best thing we can do is we have God, then we have our spouse above our kids, and then we have our kids. Now, some people disagree with me and say, no, you should put your kids above everything else. I disagree. I think your kids need to know that they're not the center of the universe. They're super important, but they're not the center of the universe. In fact, I want my kids to know that my wife is important enough that I need to take her out on a date every single week. And that means I may have to get a sitter, or I may have to find a way for them to be taken care of, or whatever it is, so that my wife and I can spend time to build our relationship. Well, that does two things. It shows my kids that my relationship with their mom is important. And it shows my daughters that they can, that they should build that relationship, and they should get married to someone who takes the time to build that relationship with them. I want my daughters to be in a good relationship with their husbands. I want my sons to be noble, good to their wives. And so I've got to model it. I've got to show that example, my walk, my talk, the bottom of the pyramid, like we talked about. And so the best thing you can do for your kids, dads, love their mother. Treat their mother with respect, and put their mother even above them, which, by the way, makes them have a better life as well. It makes, when you put your spouse above your kids, by showing them that you respect and treat your spouse well. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, something that's really out there, well, let's just put it this. When I show my kids that my spouse and treating them with respect and kindness is so important, my relationship with my kids automatically shows into place too. Now, here's the funny thing. Sometimes I'll kiss my wife in the kitchen, and I'll sometimes open my eyes. You would be surprised how my kids are just laughing. They giggle. In fact, one of the ways they just love it when I kiss my wife in the kitchen. They think it's funny. They think it's fun, and they just giggle and laugh and start jumping around, and it's fun to watch. So treat your children's mom like she's everything.